Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Laissez le bon temps brûler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's Moore. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Moore. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. press coverage now from these DBs. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, what?
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Smith. That's reeled in. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down now after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes back out on the field. Remember that last possession went for a fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. Look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets made on the out route. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. Finds his receiver pulling away from that defender. Makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it, and the defense rise up for a big stop. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Launching one to the end zone. And is intercepted.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's McClellan.
The key on a 3rd down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And now the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Iker James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking for a stop on third and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Oregon, as they put 6 more on the board. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Bringing it out, it's Sanchez. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Hunt over the middle. It's Porter. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. To throw, it's Smith. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The sure hands. It's Rodgers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They plunged it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. Hunt over the middle. It's Hill. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
High completion makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Defense is coming after him. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
Keep taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Moore. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out, it's Sanchez. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Solid game. He moves the ball out to the 32. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Smith. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on a screen. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a short completion of the tight end. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Finds his man. It's Riggs. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
The offense really clicking here. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Brings in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point.
Ohio State, 10.
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Pass caught. Second down now. To the air, it's Smith. He's got him on a crossing route. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass is tipped, and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Smith. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here comes a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. It's a 2-yard gain. A 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. Set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. Gets into space at the 50. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
And here we see the quarterback read the 2nd level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Pressure is coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And it's a comeback round. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play. Here we go. National championship game, 4th quarter. 1 possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
He's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter.
Now, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for 2, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden, this game's gotten very interesting in the 2nd half.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19. Just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about getting the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the left. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Smith. That's off, it's Coleman. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal record puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
DXE up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? With the catch, it's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I'll tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He hands it to the back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was... And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He can make an escape. It's a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The sure hands. It's Hill. Goes up after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play. Checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Second down, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab on the move. And smart choice to step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great throw by the quarterback. Puts it right on the money to give them a touchdown and a nice 2-point lead. Late in the game like this, pretty simple. Kick that extra point and give yourselves that 3-point lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, big-time players make big plays in big games. Great job here by the quarterback making a nice throw into the end zone for the touchdown. You go up by 3 here late in the game, kick the extra point, and make your opponent have to drive the length of the field to have to score a touchdown to beat you.
And the point after is good. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. You got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. The ball falls to the ground. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.